My name is Kristen Smoyer. I'm a professional flyboarder, and I have been flying at the Regatta since I can't even remember. From the beginning, I'm a professional flyboarder. I fly about 70 feet up in the air with a hose connected to a jet ski and do a bunch of stunts, get up to the Green Bridge, and have a great time. This is my good friend, one of my favorite people, Chris Anizeski. Oh gosh, I did it wrong. I never call him by his last name. He's amazing, and he will tell you all about what he does.
So I'm Chris Anizeski. I'm a professional freestyle jet ski rider. I performed all over the world. I've been on the world stage. I've done shows for SeaWorld, Miami Super Bowl, Red Bull, Royal Caribbean we just did. So very, very familiar with performing in large crowds. We're here at the River Regatta. It's pretty spectacular. The whole bridge lines up with people. You'll catch me doing about 20, 30 backflips, 540s, no-handers, all kinds of cool tricks, and really looking forward to having another good year.
I think my favorite part is just the involvement in the local community. I love that the mayors come out. I love that people travel to come here, that the residents come to see it. It's really a merge between Palmetto and Bradenton. It's fantastic. We love that we have our local law enforcement here. The races are awesome. I know for me, I have two favorites. One's the dog show, which is awesome. And then my second favorite is just to see how the Green Bridge lines up with people. It's so incredible. Every year I get the chills. I'm getting the chills right now just thinking about it.
You know, I've done a lot of events over the last 15, 16 years. This one's pretty special. There's never been one where they shut a bridge down and let people, view from above. So that coupled along with the boat races, the dog show, the vendors, the whole community comes out and supports this event. So it's definitely a unique one for me. I enjoy it very much.
I have to be honest, most years I do the regatta, it's pretty cold. And that's another thing that's really impressive. We still get a really great turnout, and we have a lot of events going on. I actually feel really great this year. Even if it rains a little bit, there's still tons of fun to have. So I'm excited about it. It's not going to affect us. We're going to be out there having a great time and getting everybody pumped up. I love performing with Chris. He adds just such an amazing element. He's an incredible performer and athlete. So I'm pumped to be here with my friends, and I love working with him too in the races. We always just have a really great time. It feels like a family. So thanks for having us out, and you got a regatta.
You got a regatta.
I'm Dr. Mark Kaufman. I'm the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs at LECOM Bradenton, the principal sponsor for the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta. We've been the principal sponsor for many years, and we love that partnership because it really gets our school out into the community. So you may not know it, but here in Bradenton, we have a College of Medicine, a School of Pharmacy, a School of Dental Medicine, and a School of Health Services Administration, which is the business of healthcare. We have a campus here in Bradenton, as I mentioned. We also have up in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Greensburg, Pennsylvania, another College of Medicine, School of Pharmacy. Our dental students do go up there in their third year. We also have a graduate school of biomedical sciences, and finally, a school of podiatric medicine. So we have a lot of educational opportunity for the community. We're very proud to be the sponsor because what we're asking for is to bring your children and your grandchildren and yourselves into our school to come into this community. You learn in this community to become a provider, and then you stay in the community to take care of the patients that's here. So LECOM is trying to support the community through events like this, the River Regatta, which is a fantastic opportunity for everybody to learn about us. We have 16,000 alumni and currently 4,400 students who are enrolled across all those programs that I just mentioned. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention we have a campus in Elmira, New York, College of Medicine up there too. We will be opening another campus in the next few years in Jacksonville, Florida. So we are the largest medical school in the country in only a short 32 years of existence. So very proud of that. LECOM supports the community through also the Bradenton Pirates baseball team and the Marauders. So we have the LECOM Stadium and, of course, the Suncoast Classic. And what you might see on my shirt that I'm wearing is the LECOM 5K. That's a scholarship opportunity we have every year. We partnered with the Bradenton Area River Regatta to run that 5K today, the day of the race. We had over 400 of you all come out and support our students. It's a tough road through all those doctoral programs, and it's expensive. But without your help, we wouldn't be able to award the $4 million a year that we give out to our students in scholarships. So great partnership. Come see us at the Suncoast Classic. I'm sure we're going to be here next year. And thank you for the opportunity to support the community that supports us. So personally, what I like about the regatta is what you hear behind me. These boats are amazing. The people that drive them are amazing. To see the speed of these boats as they go streaming across this water is just incredible. When we're walking around and seeing the community that's here, it's exactly what we're appreciative of. This is a family event. This is brings 100,000 people to the Bradenton area. One of the amazing things about Bradenton with events like this is it brings families that come down here and then stay. We're a growing community, and it's not just the retirees. We're very grateful for the retirees, but you see families bringing their children in here, and to be a part of that and see the races that are out there, it gives you a level of excitement that really makes it a place that you want to not just come and visit, but a place you want to stay and live. So that's what I like about the regatta, and the people that develop this and the people that have supported us year after year are here to bring this event, a great evening that starts on Friday night and Saturday all day. So I just enjoy the time out and appreciate the experience that you can get here. So our partnership began with interactions with Jim Schaffner and Mike Fetchko, and took that to LECOM President John Ferretti, and we're able to develop that partnership. Mike has been amazing in supporting our institution as we support you as well. Mike has made sure that the integration of LECOM's activities here at the riverfront, including the 5K and supporting the 5K, helps support all those students that I was mentioning. So his organizational skills bringing us in allow us to introduce that Regatta LECOM Leadership Award that we gave out last night, and it's a yearly activity we do. That allows LECOM through this organization and all the organizers here to identify community leaders that are the epitome of what you're looking for in an event that brings a community up to the next level. So I've got to give a hands out to Mike and the organizers. Great partnerships with the other sponsors of the organization, with Firkins, and we just are proud to be part of that group that helps make this possible.
you doing today? This is John Gross here at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Bradenton, Florida. I'm here at the Regatta race. Beautiful day out here. We're so excited to be involved here at the race again. 9 years straight. This is one of the greatest events in Bradenton you will ever see. You got to come on down. The weather's perfect. It's like air conditioned out here today, no rain. I just want to tell you a little bit about Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. We've been in Bradenton, Florida for 70 years serving the community. We have a wonderful owner. Bob Firkins is our founder, and he is always excited about being involved in things like this and bringing people together. We have the mayors on both sides that we know very, very well that they're great at putting events like this. There's a lot that goes on with the backing of Mike Fletchko, who is obviously the head of the whole regatta race, and people don't realize the planning that's involved in this is so exciting. I mean, you got to get everything from the air to the sea, the land, everything has to be prepared for safety, for not just for the marine animals, but for everybody that joins here. But it's exciting. I mean, look at these boats go by. I don't know how fast they go, but I'm telling you, it's dangerous. It's fun. There's great views from all over the water. And we have our products out here, by the way. We have our Ram trucks. We got our 4XE Wranglers. That's they're hybrids. We got our race cars out here. We got the special edition Dodge Swinger, Dodge Challenger Swinger. The products that we have are world-class products, and that's the reason why we're able to do this is our experience with how fast our products go, the 392 engines, the Hellcats. We're at the racetrack. We're down here on the water. We're always involved, and I tell you, what a real pleasure it is to be involved in this. You know, Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we do quite a bit in the community. You know, we do the duck race, and now we do the regatta race, and we've been doing this for 9 years, like I said. But, you know, I inspire everybody else to get involved in this. Our community is growing. We're the fastest growing community in the United States. And the more involvement we get in this, the bigger and better it could be for everybody. I mean, every year I turn around, I mean, I see somebody else jumping in. I know the Pirates have been here a long time, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I mean, you got to add your name to this list. Manatee Memorial, Lecom, I mean, the who's who. When you go to the gala at night, everybody that's important is there. You need to come out and handshake and find out what you can do to better your community, because we do it at Firkins. And I tell you what, it's just nice to have people come in and months later after they come here and say, hey, what you guys did out there at Regatta was amazing, and what you gave away, the swag and all that stuff and the TV sets and all that, it was just amazing. But we do it because we want to do it. We want to give back, and everybody else should do the same. All right, well, the other thing I want to do is I just want to thank everybody for coming out. If you are home, get in the car, come on out here. Don't miss out, because I tell you one thing, when you see a race like this, you just got a regatta! Woo!
Hey, welcome to the Bradenton River Regatta. 9th year, celebrating great times, fun. Looking out here today, the weather is spectacular. The event has gone off. Turning it into a 2-day event has really made a difference. Last night's drone show was unbelievable and just had thousands and thousands of people. Very excited about what's happening this year. When you look at this being the 9th year, it really starts the next day after the regatta is over, what our staff has to do. When you think about the hundreds of people that it takes, and it's not just city employees, it's collaboration of county, city, state, federal, everybody that helps out here today is just unbelievable. In our city, we have our public works, we have our sanitation, we have our police and fire, and just a numerous amounts of people that really work to make things better. And it wouldn't be possible without all of those that do the hard and the volunteers that are out here. It's just a great community event. When you really think about it, without that, it wouldn't be what it's about. And Bradenton is the friendly city. We're lucky that we have our partners to the north of Palmetto, our county commission, our TDC that comes in and takes care of things. We're just excited to see what happens with everything. And then looking out at this crowd, you know, when you have Chamber of Commerce weather every day in the city of Bradenton, city of Palmetto, it's just a great thing to have. Yeah, one of the things that it takes is obviously we have to close the Green Bridge, and the Florida Department of Transportation allows that to happen. with the two cities working together, City of Palmetto and Mayor Shirley Groover Bryant, and obviously City of Bradenton, and what we do to work together is just fun to really, say, hey, how do you work together? Because it takes a collaboration. And without collaboration, nothing happens. And then just to see the bridge crowded with people. This morning it started with the little anglers fishing tournament on the Palmetto side, with the DeSoto celebration doing that. On this side, we had the LECOM run this morning, and it just starts out early, but a lot of our employees have to be to work by 4 o'clock to really start things and do it. And when I talk with them all day, they're just so excited to be a part of this, and really, really shows that not only is it a community-friendly free event, it's also a staff-building working event. Last year, it was very important as we worked through in the city to make sure we had a venue that could really host events in the city of Bradenton. On Rossi Park, we put in field turf to make it where it was always customer friendly, if you'd say, event friendly. And the field turf is really working out. So last night we had a VIP event on Riverwalk on Rossi Park. So you could see the drone show that was spectacular. We had the band out there last night. It kind of all started about 5 o'clock with the Clydesdales, moved into that Rossi Park show, and then really just was unbelievable to get it started. Even some of the vendors that hadn't planned on opening up last night opened up and had people downtown just spectacular. Again, everybody's always looking for that free family event, and that's what we had last night, came into today and through the evening, ending today with the Pirates Fest. It's going to be unbelievable again. Yeah, one of the things that you see behind me, obviously, some of the boats that are going and the races. Everybody comes out for all the other events, the dog show, anything that's out along Riverwalk, but they really come to watch the boat race. And when you have the small boats going, very, very, very fast on that river, and with the river sometimes it's like glass, they even get higher speeds. And when you look at that, people are so excited to see that, and it's just very fun that we're able to get it off today. And then you see you look on the bridge, 9th year, going into our 10th year. I mean, that's just going so excited. We're looking forward. We don't want to wish our lives away, but we're going to be excited next year when it comes. I mean, the 10th anniversary, and not many events get in 2 or 3 years, much less 10. So, as they always say, you gotta regatta.
there, and welcome to downtown Bradenton for this year's regatta. It's a great day to be here. I'm joined by Councilwoman Pam Coachman, Councilwoman Lisa Gonzalez Moore, and I'm Marianne Barnaby, your Vice Mayor this year. It is such a great event. There's so much happening. You've got the jet ski people doing insane, crazy things that I would not want my children to do. I'm happy I'm not their mother. You've got the young lady that does the thing where the salt water gets sucked up and she flips around in the air, and it's just fabulous. And then, of course, we've got the races. So it's a great day to be down here in downtown Bradenton.
That's right. It's an amazing day. The weather is wonderful. This is the friendly city, and this is a great day for a regatta. It's a great day for excitement, food, and fun, and it's just beautiful to see all of our citizens and visitors here enjoying this friendly city.
I think they said it all. The crowd is wonderful. The event is full of things that seem to defy gravity. And I share Vice Mayor's sentiments about I'm happy that my children are not engaging in that activity. But it's a great day and the weather's holding up. So we hope that the more the merrier. Come on down and join us.
Because
you got a regatta! One of the special things I would like to say is we have some wonderful city employees, our public works, our law enforcement, our first responders that are here ready to serve and make things safe and beautiful and keep us all healthy. So it's awesome to have our employees also be a part of this day. Even though they may be working, I'm pretty sure they're enjoying some of this time too.
But we certainly could not enjoy such a fantastic day and event without partnerships. It takes a village, as a wise woman once said, and we are so grateful for our partnership with the City of Palmetto, with our sponsors, with our Public Works Department, definitely. We've got our first responders and our Marine patrolling the river to make sure that no animals are injured in the festivities. And so I just am appreciative of the collaboration.
Well, as you see, the Friendly City, downtown Bradenton, loves this event. And if you didn't get here this year, you make sure you put it on your calendar for next year. It's a fun time. It's a family time. There are people from all over the country here enjoying downtown Bradenton. You make sure that you're here next year.
I am Melanie Bevan, Chief of Police of the Bradenton Police Department, and we're here today in not so sunny Bradenton, but you know what? There's no rain, so we're happy, and the event is going off as planned. Lots of safety measures that we put into place like we do every year. Plenty of police officers out here making sure that we have a good, safe, family-oriented event. We actually planned for this
gosh, four months out, meeting with every entity throughout the county and city, and it's really a good multi-jurisdictional event, and it shows well we all how well we do as a community in working together. Yeah, it's really fantastic because this isn't just the city of Bradenton. This is Manatee County. This is the city of Palmetto, and they're having fun over on that side of the bridge. Not nearly as much fun as we're having over here. But we all come together. We have weekly meetings. We know what to expect. The county brings their resources, fire, public safety, everything. And it really speaks to how well we all work together. And that's a good message to the community, not only in fun events like this, but if there's ever a crisis, how well we do it coming together and getting the job done. You kind of call these practice events, and it wasn't just the boat races today. For today, it started this morning with a 5K race. I did about 2K of the 5K. The rest of it I traversed on a golf cart. But we had folks out here at 7 a.m. getting their exercise on, and it's going to go throughout the evening till 5 o'clock. And then tonight we are expecting some rain, but most of the Pirate Festival is going to be indoors on Main. And I'll tell you, everybody participates. Palmetto, the county, everybody comes together, and it is a good practice, and it really just speaks to how we can come together and get things done. I did see the drone show. The drone show is another, and just to see what they can do with these drones and the beautiful artwork that they do in the sky. The weather was good, wasn't too breezy. I know we've had some times in years past it didn't work out. It worked out perfectly last night. And so all in all, this whole weekend it's just been great. Well, I've been seeing Kristen now every year I come out, and she always makes it a point every year to splash me. She's a wonder on the water. I mean, there's nothing up. But I will tell you, those horses last night, they were great. I'm going to have to tell you, I climbed up on top of one. I was riding it down. No, I'm kidding. But I'll tell you, it was great. But she definitely comes in as a close second.
My name is Michael Sadlon. I'm the lead manatee observer here at the Bradenton Regatta. I started this about 10 years ago. I actually work for South Florida Water Management, and we do a lot with protected species. So I was trained by South Florida Water Management on marine observing, and for like when we did locks and river restoration, stuff like that. Well, and I've turned it into the boat racing side now. So I've been doing this for about 15 years. It's fun and exciting thing to do. It really is. What we do is to start, we have the permit process, which usually starts like 3 or 4 months ahead of time. We get the permits done, and then on a day like today, what we do is I flew in a helicopter for about an hour, and we scanned the river from basically the I-75 bridge clear out to the point down there, which not that local. We saw 3 dolphins. That was the only thing we saw on the river. So once we've got that done, we come back over here. I have 5 observers positioned around. This place here is incredible because we have this beautiful bridge that goes over the course and the way in. So I position an observer on the east side. I position on the west side. I actually have an observer in Oak and Stone, so he can look for stuff coming up the river. And I have 2 boats out here with observers on them that are meandering around to see if there's any marine life. The single biggest thing is disturbance in the water. Okay, if we see the water moving, that means something is there, and then you can identify it. Whether it's just a snout of a manatee, it's a dolphin coming up, turtle noses. We don't get many turtles up in here, but when we do the ocean stuff, so it's disturbances in the water. That little ripple, you'll see it somewhere. It's like, oh, something's there. We had about 10 feet of visibility from the helicopter. The manatees don't usually go in very deep water. They usually stay close to the shore. The dolphins will play around. The dolphins come up very often. they have to breathe. Manatees, if they're just sleeping, they once every 15 or 20 minutes. So that's what we're doing is we can see the manatees sleeping or resting or feeding, and the dolphin will be moving around. So we'll see the breaks of the dolphin. There's two elements to this job, honestly. My career is not in marine biology, but there's also we want the animals safe. But honestly, the single biggest thing, especially these kind of boats, we could have a serious injury to a driver if the manatee would get onto the course. So we absolutely care about the animals, but it's literally most of these guys out here I know, and having to answer to their crew or whatever that we had a manatee on the course would be tragic. I don't live in Bradenton, my sister does, so I come to this town a lot. I really enjoy Bradenton, and to offer my services to do this, to help the event go off smoothly and safely, it's an honor to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Caleb Grimes. I'm with the law firm of Grimes Galvano here in Bradenton, Florida. And we've been involved with the regatta since its second year. So I guess this is our 8th year. We have assisted the regatta in getting their permitting through state and federal and local agencies. It's really quite a task to permit an event like this. You don't notice it when you look out here and see it all going on, but it's a several month process that we begin in the summer before the February event. The permitting is designed to assure that both the public and the environment is protected and everything goes off without a hitch. We want to assure that there are proper protections in place to prevent boating incidences between the racers and the general public. And the other thing is to protect the environment, mainly to protect the critters that are out there, the manatee being the most important. We go through several agencies to assure that everything is in place to do that. One of the most important things is a watch plan, and you don't see it out here, but there's been helicopters flying over. There are people stationed in various places to watch for any interference with any sea life, and the race gets stopped if there is. But we're fortunate this time of year. The manatees are up in the warm springs and in the hot spots, and they don't usually come through here. But it has happened, and we're good with taking care of all that. The VIP party, which is an extremely important event and a lot of fun. It's a place where people come in and the regatta is kicked off, and the award is given to the LECOM Award. I am fortunate enough to have been a recipient of the honor, and it was 2 years ago. I was completely surprised. I came in and to the event like I normally do, and I looked out, and my kids from out of town were standing there and said they had wanted to come down and bring their kids to the regatta, and I was really excited about that. And then suddenly, just before it was announced, it dawned on me what was going on, that Fetchco had tricked me. But I'm very, very pleased to be a recipient. It's quite an honor. And as you look around, there are a lot of people enjoying this regatta and all of the side events that go on with it, and none of them pay a thing. This is a free event, and you don't see many of those anymore in this world. And this is such a wonderful thing that the group has brought in to have this as a free event. Well, it still costs money to make it work. It's not something that you can do without spending a whole lot of money on it, and that's taken care of by the sponsors that help sponsor the event. Our law firm, you will see, is one of the sponsors and have been for about 8 years. And all of the sponsors deserve a lot of credit for what they do to put this on and make it happen. And I encourage everybody to use those sponsors. Not only do we need sponsors to make this event happen, you can see that it takes a huge effort on behalf of the city of Bradenton and the city of Palmetto, along with Manatee County, to provide services, to work with the state and the FDOT, for example, to shut down the bridge, to make a place for everyone to watch this incredible event and these incredibly fun boat races. But it is very important to the cities of Bradenton and Palmetto, I think, because look at the people that have come and been exposed to these two great cities. I actually grew up in Palmetto. I work in Bradenton, so I love seeing both of the cities getting the recognition and the attention that they deserve. All I can say is, you gotta regatta.
Hi, I'm Hugh Miller. Sponsor here for 9 years, own Twin Dolphin Marina, Pier 22 in Grove, and it's been an exciting run. 9 years now, which seems like quite the run, and so it's been awesome. Mike Fetchko, who was the brainchild of this race and putting this community event on, is who I met when he came to me saying, hey, he had this idea of bringing this to Manatee County, and I said, let's talk. One of the big things that makes me happy being born and raised, not born here, but raised here, is the gathering of all these fans and all these people from all parts of Manatee County. It's wonderful to see. And this is the largest in-water powerboat race in North America. So this is a major statement for Bradenton and our community. So it's wonderful because we just don't have that many opportunities to put things this big on, and this is one of them. So I take a lot of pride in that as well. You know, the other thing that's been really wonderful about putting on a massive event like this is the sponsorship that's been brought in, and LECOM being our lead sponsor has been truly phenomenal. I was fortunate enough to win the first leadership award presented by LECOM a few years back now, and that was very, very kind and very appreciative of that. Other great sponsors like Manatee Memorial and many others in this community, they kind of take a lead role to allow this event to happen. And so it's great to get those people together and get their names out in front of all these spectators and make it fun for everybody. So we've been fortunate enough to provide the kickoff press party that started off the week on Tuesday, and then we did the big gala last night down here on the riverfront. And then tonight we're doing the concert. So lots of exciting events for everybody. And if you didn't make it to the event, one of those events or the races today, come see us next year because we're going to do it again. You got to remember, you got to regatta.
You gotta regatta.
You gotta regatta.
You got to regatta.
You just gotta regatta.
And you gotta regatta.
You gotta regatta.
Gotta regatta!